Well, it's 6:33 right now. We're taking a live look outside in downtown Fayetteville, where annual Pride Month events will soon kick off. Now, if you plan to travel in the area today or tomorrow, you might be met with some street closures. Tonight at 7, the NWA Trans March will go down Dixon there. Highland Avenue will actually close at 5 this evening. West Avenue from Dixon to Spring, and then the Upper Ramble as well will close starting at 7 this morning. So here in about 30 minutes for the Friday night festival.
And tomorrow, the 22nd annual NWA Pride Parade will go down Dixon Street at 6 p.m. Parts of Dixon Street will start closing around 3 p.m. tomorrow, along with several streets around it. The free event will celebrate the 20th anniversary of NWA Equality, who focuses on education, resources, and more to support the LGBTQ community.
Let's take a live look in Pea Ridge now this morning at the memorial there in honor of police officer Kevin Apple. Today marks 5 years since he was killed in the line of duty. At this very spot, he was pinned between two cars while the driver tried to flee. Now, the police department will host a vigil memorial in that spot as well tonight.
Yeah, that will start at 9 p.m. on Slack Street and Townsend Way. The memorial is held every year, making sure that Officer Apple's life and legacy are not forgotten. We spoke with the Pea Ridge police chief at last year's memorial, who said Officer Apple could never be replaced. Here's a look back.
There's a tremendous void that will be very difficult to fill for Kevin Apple at this department. In fact, I think it'll be impossible.
The police department will be providing blue lights for the visual. They hope everyone will come out and help them remember Officer Apple.
And Shauna Cash, you see here, the driver of the SUV, was found guilty of capital murder and other charges. She was sentenced to life in prison without parole in February of 2024.
Well, police in Dardanelle are searching for a missing mother and her 6-week-old baby. They were last seen Thursday morning at Veterans Memorial Park. Officers say the search began around 2 a.m. after a report of a possible suicidal person. They later found 20-year-old Ashlyn Bosnick's vehicle at the park's boat ramp. Surveillance video shows her getting out with her baby and walking toward the water, prompting a large-scale search across the area.
Yeah, we're going to keep on going as long as we can. We've got all the surrounding agencies out here. Conway County, they're the next county down. They even come all the way up here to give us a hand, give us a boat. Pope County's out here.
Crews are expected to resume the search later this morning, with law enforcement urging anyone with information to please come forward.
Well, an Alma man has been sentenced to prison for first-degree murder and attempted murder. Now, this week, the Crawford County prosecutor says that a jury convicted Christopher Dell Miller, and he was sentenced to 16 years. According to a release, trial evidence showed that Miller shot and seriously injured his mother-in-law last April after she scolded him for hitting a child. Miller then attempted, they say, to shoot his father-in-law, but the gun malfunctioned. Just days after Arkansas joined a lawsuit against a popular kids video game and chat service, the state is joining another one against a popular social media app this time. State Attorney General Tim Griffin filed a lawsuit against Snapchat on Thursday, accusing them of putting minors at risk and deceiving parents about safety protections.
There is always a responsibility, the primary responsibility to take care of kids is with parents. We get that. But we have to have companies who provide the information honestly, without deception, to parents so that parents can make the decisions that they need to make.
Griffin says the case is highlighting the harms parents have no idea about when their children and teens are using the app.
Lockheed Martin is expanding its operations at Ebbing Air National Guard Base in Fort Smith. This is creating more than 230 new jobs. The aerospace defense company announced the positions will support the Foreign Military Sales Pilot Training Program at the 188th. The expansion will more than double Lockheed Martin's original hiring plan of 110 jobs and includes openings for F-35 mechanics, IT specialists, logistic coordinators, and security personnel.
As the FMS mission continues to grow in Fort Smith, as we originally planned 4 years ago, it requires more employees from Lockheed to maintain the aircraft as they fly, but also train our foreign allies to do the maintenance on the aircraft.
Lockheed Martin says that hiring is already underway on their website.